It's me, Billy.
For all things Halloween and now Christmas, this is Hauntformer. And today, everyone, I'm going to be talking about one of the most iconic and influential horror films of all time. It's one you probably haven't heard of, especially if you're getting into horror or something like that. This is a movie that's new to me as well. I just recently watched it about a month ago, and this is by far one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. This is Black Christmas. Black Christmas is a film that is very similar to John Carpenter's Halloween. In fact, it inspired the movie. It is about a sorority house around Christmas time, and a strange killer that we never learn who it is or anything like that breaks into the house and lives in the attic, and every so often comes down and kills someone or takes someone, and it is left as a mystery as to where they are. The police get involved. The main police, I don't know if he's the commissioner or what, he's in charge of the police station, is played by the same guy who was the father figure in Nightmare on Elm Street. He does a really good job. This movie was directed also by Bob Clark, and if you know that name, you also will know that he directed A Christmas Story, which is kind of funny, seeing that he made, one Christmas movie that is completely different than the other Christmas movie, but both, in their own rights, are very iconic to the holiday. This movie is very suspenseful. This is one of the few times that I've been super creeped out by a movie. I usually watch horror movies, and they don't faze me that much. Sometimes a jump scare might get me, but nothing really psychological. But this is one of the few movies, like The Exorcist, who has managed to really freak me out. I don't want to completely give everything away, but let's just say it's because of the suspense and the unknowing of who the killer is. It just makes it really scary.
It's me, Billy. Agnes, don't you tell what we did, Agnes.
Now, there are some, of course, adult situations, adult language in this movie, so if you're one of my younger viewers, don't watch this yet. But if you're old enough and you want to dive into something very scary, check out this movie. Since it was made, I think, on a lower budget, the quality may not be as good. I watched it on Shudder, and, it was a little grainy, but it is still really creepy. And the soundtrack, look it up, it is chilling. This is a very great example of how a horror movie should be done. It doesn't have lots of blood and guts everywhere. In fact, there's barely any gore at all. It relies on suspense and the dark atmosphere and a sinister killer and the situation as a whole, especially around Christmas time, to make a very chilling situation. Overall, I'm going to give Black Christmas a 4 out of 5 skulls on my R.I.P. Reviews rating scale. This is one of my new favorite Christmas horror movies, and one of my new favorite horror movies in general, probably in my top 20. It just did a really great job, and I need to watch it again. Thank you all so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, as always, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.